Here we go.
Christian here with cheap beat up Elvis vinyl. 2 videos ago, we ended with 333 subscribers. Put up the next video and we went down to 332. So the last one that we put up, we began with 332. Then it skyrocketed to 333. That guy or gal changed their mind. And then guess what happened? Right back down to 332. So we're at 332. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching and you like it, hit subscribe. If you're already subscribed and you like it, hit like. Share it to your Elvis friends. You know, I'm finding new Elvis channels every few days. I come across one. So there's tons of people out there, and I reckon it's a community. We have a community? Had a nice little haul at one of my favorite places, Sobros in downtown Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. So I jumped in the Monkey Mobile. We're here at beautiful Sobros in Bay St. Louis. Let's see what they got. All right, here at Sobros, Dave's got some beautiful Elvis records here. Man, you got to come down here, Bay St. Louis. Absolutely beautiful. Great prices, great records. Dave's a great guy, too. Brought some cool stuff in from his storage. Look at these. Oof. King Creole, there you go. Beautiful. Great prices on these things. $3, come on. Come on, everybody, $2. Come on, everybody, come get you one. $4 for a Moody Blue. Can't beat it, come on. Oh, you can beat it because there's Moody Blue for $2. Thought you couldn't beat it, but you can. Fantastic. Look at this one. $7. Stereo. I think I got one of these last time I was here. $4. Let's be friends. It's Pickwick. Been looking for one of these for a while. $2. I might hold. It's $2. I don't know. I might hold out, see if I can get it cheaper somewhere. Maybe somebody would pay me to take it. These are so great. Legendary performers because of the booklets that are in them. Fantastic. All right. Beautiful. We got tons of 45s to look through too. But look at this right here. Got us some 8-tracks. Been picking up some 8-tracks here and there. Picked up some last time I was here. Fantastic. This is where it gets tricky. Having to look through these for the ones with the silver lines on them and dog on top. Beautiful. I've been looking for this guy. Sleeve's empty, but I believe I may have one of those records. I love the orange labels. Bunch of orange labels here. Here you go. Viva Las Vegas. Been looking for that one. Had the record, but I didn't have the sleeve, so there you go. Beautiful. Here's some more. It's gonna be a while looking through these. Had a blast over there. David's a great guy. I love Bay St. Louis. It's such a beautiful little town. So I picked up some pretty cool ones. Elvis on RCA that came out in 55, 56, and they had no picture sleeves. So I picked up a few of those. This one right here, Money Honey, came out in September of 56. Good Rockin' Tonight came out in November of 55. It's just your basic dog on top. Now I know they also have some of those that have the silver line on them, but none of mine that I picked up the other day had the silver line. And the third one that I picked up was from September of '56. Lordy Miss Cloudy. So pick up those old ones there, and you don't even need a picture sleeve. You're finished. And this next one did have a picture sleeve. I've been looking for this one for a bit, and I finally found it, and it's in fantastic shape. Although, you know, I like the beat up ones. But anyway, here you go. Viva Las Vegas, baby. Man, this is a cool looking little cover. I like how for most of the movie soundtrack songs, they would put some reference to film on it. You see the little film things there. And Viva Las Vegas. Now, as you know, they didn't have a soundtrack album for this movie. They had this single, backed with What I Say, and they had an EP. But the EP did not include Viva Las Vegas. So at the time, the only way you could get Viva Las Vegas was right here. Oh, that's a beauty. From the Metro Goldwyn Mayer motion picture release, Viva Las Vegas. Coming soon, a special Viva Las Vegas EP, 4 new songs. Really glad to get that one. Also picked up a couple of these tan labels. Whenever I see the tan ones, I scoop them up. Didn't have the picture sleeves, but maybe I'll run across them. It's My Boy and Hurt. Also picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 of the red labels for the gold standards. These did not have picture sleeves, so when you find them, you scoop them up and add them to the collection. They're done. So I picked up Frankie and Johnny. Came out in 1970. It's now or never. The heck was that? Came out in 1970. That's All Right. Came out in 1970. And You'll Never Walk Alone came out in December 1970. Backed with We Call on Him. It's very cool. Then I came up with this. Remember how we were talking before? Remember way back, oh, I don't know how long ago it was. I'm going to test your memory. We were talking about Viva Las Vegas and how it did not have a soundtrack album, but it had an EP. I picked up the EP. Just the cover. But let me show you something here. Pretty cool cover. See how it has the reference, the little film motif there on the back. Got some other Elvis EPs, the all-time best-selling EP right there, Jailhouse Rock. Also, King Creole, Follow That Dream, Kid Galahad, and Lovin' You. Now, I picked it up even though there's no record in it because I may come across the record. Now, I did have the cover already, but as you can see, this is the one that I picked up in Bay St. Louis. This is the one I had. Someone had a blast personalizing this thing. This is the one I picked up. This is the one I had. Looks like they wrote quite a manifesto on the back there. Let's see what they wrote. Viva Las Vegas, potluck, love me tender, it happened at the World's Fair, kissing cousins, fun in Acapulco. Fun in Acapulco. I know Al, cool guy, yeah. Roustabout Blue Hawaii. I guess they were just naming all of the Elvis movies that they had seen or that they liked. So I had it because that was all I had, but I picked up a real clean one. Better believe I'm keeping that in the collection now. Also picked up this EP, cover only. I have another cover of this with the EP in it, but what happened was I had picked up the cover without a record in it, but I had the record at home, so I Frankenstein that thing together. So I made happen with this one too. So what I've been doing is when I see good doubles, I'll pick them up, especially like if they're $1. And I'm just putting them on the side, and yeah, who knows? Maybe someone will want to start a collection and I can give them a whole bunch to just get them kick-started, you know? This was a very interesting one. A Big Hunk of Love. Now, as you see, it looks a little different. That's because it's from the UK. See, they got that RCA label up there. They didn't have the dog on top or the dog anywhere on it. Now, another thing that they had in the UK, apparently, according to this one, was, if you see the edge of it right here, look at that. You see what I'm talking about? Look how it dips. Apparently, that's some type of modification for the UK record players at the time. I'm not sure. Either that or someone left it in their car and it melted. Not sure on that. Leave your comments below and let me know what you think. This next one, I was really, really thrilled to pick this thing up. Roustabout, and it's a promo. So this old beat up RCA sleeve. Anyway, One Track Heart and Roustabout. Couldn't believe it when I found it, just sitting right there in the bin. Now the curious thing about it is RCA didn't release Roustabout. It was promo only. Nice. Now these, when I found them, I thought, wow, this must be really something special. Whole bunch of singles, and you see up there they have collector series, limited edition, as Ed would say. I thought it was something cool, some kind of weird re-release. Turns out it wasn't. Turns out that it was, I picked up 5 different ones. They came out in 1977 in a box set called 20 Great Hits or something like that. Came out in December of 77. And they had picture sleeves on them. But they do have different catalog numbers on them. The catalog numbers begin with the letter P, B. P is in Paul, B is in boy. So that's how you can see that weird little, I guess not weird, but box set. This next one is the coolest one to me. I saw it and it looked odd because this RCA on the top just looked a little odd to me. It's playing for keeps and too much. Now I could see by these little holes here that it had one of those triangle things in it that you can bust out. So I knew that it was a foreign thing. Turns out it has written over here on it, Resco. So I did a little research on it. Turns out that these were specifically manufactured for American GIs in Europe, especially in Germany. Now it says on the label, made in USA. But when you look at the dead wax right there, it says manufactured in Germany. From what I understand, they only released maybe 15 of Elvis's singles this way. They did have picture sleeves, just a regular picture sleeve, but somewhere stamped on the picture sleeve, you could see like a PX price. So that might be the oddest Elvis record that I have yet in the vast collection. I must have almost 13, 14 records now. So I had a very relaxing drive over to Bay St. Louis. Beautiful drive, beautiful area. Picked up some great Elvis records. You could tell by the title of the channel, Cheap Beat Up Elvis Vinyl. I don't care how beat up they are, but they got to be cheap. And I didn't spend a whole bunch of money. He had prices on the stuff, but I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff. So it ended up being about $2.25 for each item. You can't beat it. I also picked up some LPs and a few 8-tracks, and I'll show those on the next video. So get out there, enjoy yourself, have some fun, start a little Elvis collection. You don't have to spend a ton of money. You can if you want, but it's a lot of fun. Like and subscribe and like. And let's not forget to thank the guy that did all this great work and left all these great memories. And thanks, Elvis.
Okay, fine.